YouTube, Facebook. What's good with you? We here. Get ready. Episode 244 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Sketcher, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Get my shit up before you turn me down.
I am the RJ.
Only known as
The RJ.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life teacher Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman, the everyday gentleman,
24/7,
but better known as KD.
All right. Let's get into it. Sport fact of the week.
So March 29th is actually the anniversary of 3 different WrestleManias. So I'll let y'all choose which one you want me to go in depth on, but we have WrestleMania 31, which is 2015, WrestleMania 14, which I believe was 1998. Yeah, 8. And then WrestleMania 3.
Oh, let's go with 98.
Yeah, 98 was a good year.
That was the beginning of the Stone Cold Steve Austin era. He defeated Shawn Michaels. He defeated Shawn Michaels in the main event, which was, the 1-2-3 count was done by Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely remember that one though.
Yeah.
Give me a hell yeah.
That's a classic.
That was when we got Undertaker versus Kane for the first time. That was Triple H against Owen Hart. What else happened there?
Owen Hart.
Rest in peace.
Hart was cold. I didn't like Bret though.
I always liked
I didn't fuck with Bret Hart. Well, I liked Owen Hart though.
I like the slogan, but other than that, I was cool.
The best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be. Yeah, that was cold.
The phrase was cold, but I just never got into Bret Hart.
He wasn't exciting to me. Like, I respected his in-ring ability and all of that, but yeah.
I just can't get behind the...
Yeah, he didn't do it for me.
You never wanted them sunglasses as a kid?
Nah.
Low key, them sunglasses was kind of fire.
That was slick though.
That's all. I wanted the sunglasses.
Not the leotard.
Why would I want
that? You want the onesie, bro?
The leotard.
Absolutely not.
But yeah. I was a Shawn Michaels guy. Shawn Michaels my favorite.
Me too.
So
yeah. Shawn Michaels.
When that music hit, I used to always be in the house thrusting like a motherfucker.
Not thrusting. Not thrusting.
I'm a sexy boy.
I'm not you.
He pulled me though. Shawn Michaels made me think that everybody did their own theme song.
Oh yeah.
Because honestly, you can't tell me that the Big Show theme song didn't sound like the Big
I
Show.
swear I thought that was him.
It's the Big Show.
He's getting his shit off.
In my head, that was the Big Show getting off.
Hell yeah.
All right. The game that needs a name. So last week, Eric said we should all bring a suggestion of what to do.
Oh shit!
So that it's even playing field.
Oh.
Okay. And then we would pick one out of the suggestions.
Okay.
I figured y'all forgot. So I did come with 2, but I'm obviously open to the suggestions. My 2 are to name sports arenas or stadiums.
Absolutely
no.
They all changed now too. Yeah.
No.
Y'all don't know Lambeau Field, Soldier Field. Like you can't do all that.
No.
I got about 4 of those in me. Was it crypto.com?
Wrestling finish.
Ooh.
The only other one
That might be fun.
I was gonna say point guards. NBA point guards.
Now or all time?
Period.
Did we do wrestlers of all time too?
We did tag teams.
Yeah.
Well, we can do another wrestling one.
It's WrestleMania weekend.
weekend.
We might as well. Let's do
WrestleMania
wrestling
week.
finishers. Let's do finishers. So, Eric, since you're not here, do you want to
Oh,
start?
shoot.
And then we can go. Which way do y'all want to go? Do y'all want to go?
The
Eric?
north, yeah. Or how we went last week. We went this way, right?
Right, so then,
Clockwise.
yes.
Okay, so Eric, after you go, will be Tim, and then after Tim, me, and then Ken, and then back to Eric. So rapid fire, trying to name as many wrestling finishers as we can. We each get 5 seconds
Damn, I hope y'all. I got like 5 right here.
to do so. And if you don't get it, then you out. So Eric, kick us off. Wrestling finishers.
Pedigree.
Stunner.
Sweet Chan music.
Rock bottom.
Shit.
Hey.
RKO.
Shit.
People's elbow.
Diamond cutter.
Ankle lock.
I'm out.
Tombstone.
F5.
Jackknife.
Angle slam.
Jackhammer.
Razor's edge.
Fuck. Shit. God damn it. I was thinking W. I was like, I'm gonna hit all the WCW niggas.
That's smart.
That's what yeah, exactly. I forgot him as soon as I said I was gonna do it.
Hey, again.
That's why I said jackknife,
Mhm.
jackhammer. I was gonna Hogan elbow, leg drop. The weakest finisher.
It's different when you're under the gun, as we
Yeah.
say week in and week out. All right, y'all. Before we get into the topic discussion, I want to remind y'all the fact that we have another show. So every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time, we are live on the Good News Radio app via the TGN Sports side of things. And you can also catch that show on YouTube. This week, we are going to be covering episodes 3 and 4 of HBO's Winning Time.
Winning time.
These fellows finally saw Zastro,
Mm-hmm.
and
He's a legend.
we got a chance to talk
Wow,
about that.
boy.
So, yeah, make sure y'all check that out on the Good News Radio app or our YouTube page. Make sure y'all do that.
For sure.
That being said, we're going to get into the topic discussion. All right. First up, Kansas City Chiefs. They made a trade the day we got out the studio.
Man.
Per usual, something always happened that Wednesday. This last Wednesday, though, the Chiefs traded 6-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Tyreek Hill to the Miami Dolphins for 5 draft picks. I'm not going to read off the draft. They got a lot of draft picks, fam. A lot of draft picks.
Okay.
They got a first this year, a second this year, a fourth this year, and then they got a fourth and a sixth in next year's draft.
Mm-hmm.
So with the acquisition of Hill, the Dolphins are loading up on offense now. They got Taron Armstead. They got, for the offensive line, they got Cedric Wilson. They got Jalen Waddle. They got Mike Gesicki. They got Chase Edmonds. They got Raheem Mostert. Do y'all think the Dolphins can be a playoff team this upcoming season? Last year they finished 9-8.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want this to be one of those. It was some good pickups though. It was one like they were big, flashy. Like granted, Hill is a flashy pickup, but the other ones like Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert, you still got Gesicki. Like you said, they retained him. Like it's the pickups and pieces that they kept, even though they're getting rid of Parker. I think they listened to the offer to Devontae Parker, but like the pieces that they kept, and then they weren't bad last year. Like they lost 7 first, and then they won 7 straight. To end at 9-8, knowing that you lost your first 7 is crazy. For one, I just don't know if it was because the players bought into what Flores was saying, or you can't call it a fluke because going 9-1 the rest of the season is
exactly.
It's
That's not
wild.
Yeah, that's not easy to do.
I like it. I think they can make it. Well, shit, I don't know.
But the thing is, there are a lot of good teams in the AFC.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I mean, you look at the AFC West itself, they could have 3 playoff teams. And that would mean that the Dolphins need to win the AFC East,
which could have 3 playoff teams.
So I don't see them having a better record than the Bills.
No.
The Patriots
could be there.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're always.
They usually sticking around there. They could send 3 from the East too.
I don't know about 3 from the East.
Because the Pats would be there. I'm sure.
Listen, here's some teams. that should be in playoff contention this upcoming season. I'm gonna go conference by or division by division in the AFC. AFC East, you got the Bills, the Patriots, the Dolphins, and the Jets.
They out of there.
I ain't even have to mention them.
Fuck out of here.
AFC North, you have the Bengals, the Steelers,
Yes.
the Browns.
No.
No, they are going.
If Deshaun plays.
He probably will.
Okay.
Based on the way things have been going.
Okay. So Browns.
I
So
still
they'll
don't think
probably
they will.
And then you have the Ravens.
Yeah, Lamar now.
So
That's
like,
7 right there.
exactly. And then we haven't even gotten to the AFC South in the West because then you have the Titans, the
Right.
Colts.
Yeah.
Texans ain't doing nothing.
No.
Jaguars ain't doing nothing.
No.
So that's cool.
So we're up to 9.
We've knocked off 3 teams of
That's crazy.
3 teams out of 3 divisions.
That's
right.
wild.
And then you have the AFC West with the Chiefs, the
1,
Raiders,
2.
the Chargers, and the Broncos.
I was like, damn near all of them.
The whole division.
Yeah,
So
like damn near all of
literally,
them.
I think any team in the AFC could be a playoff team outside of the Jets, Texans, and Jaguars.
This
That's
is true.
wash. That's 13 teams.
Yes, and competition for the 7 spots that they have.
It's gonna be some good football.
This is gonna be some good ass games, boy. I can't wait.
That's a lot of competition, right?
That's
Yeah.
a lot of competition. But it should be good. I am curious as who the receiving core will be in Cleveland though, because they all they have is Njoku. Landry gone. Oh no, who did they pick up? No, yeah, Landry gone. Odell gone. They still got Schwartz. They still got.
I saw they might be
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
Oh yeah, they picked up Amari.
That's who they got. Dang,
He did go. Okay. I forgot about that move.
So great.
Yeah, it was a 6th round pick for him, so it was kind of quiet.
They'll be
It was
decent.
big and quiet.
Yeah, they'll be decent enough.
Yeah.
And with the Dolphins getting Tyreek Hill, they also gave him a 4-year, $120 million extension,
Big
including
money.
$72.2 million guaranteed.
Big money.
Guaranteed. That makes Tyreek Hill the highest paid wide receiver in NFL history. Devontae Adams got to have that title for all of a week. And that's why he got traded. Some people are like, why would the Chiefs do that? And it's like they were in the middle of contract extension talks. Tay got his deal.
Yeah.
And then Hill said,
Let me get that.
I need more than that.
Yeah, let me get that.
You know who fucked it up?
Chiefs
go
said, too rich for my blood.
Exactly.
The damn, what's the name? The old boy from the Cardinals signed with the Jaguars.
What position were you
Christian Kirk.
Oh, yeah.
That deal through the whole market.
No, because the deal that Devontae Adams was trying to top was DeAndre Hopkins. That was the richest, quote unquote, wide receiver deal. But some people said it wasn't because of
the way it laid out.
Yeah.
Like, even though monetarily, on the year by year basis, it looked like he was the highest paid. But
Yeah,
it's like
really,
his
really
cap
not,
hit wasn't the same or something
Yeah.
like that. It was interesting.
So Tyreek Hill is down in Miami now. He chased that money. It was either going to be Miami or the Jets. Don't blame you for choosing Miami between those two options.
Exactly.
Don't blame you at all. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just seeing how the season plays out. Like the AFC is big bro right now in the NFL.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
The
Give it to
NFC
me.
really is. It's a lot of rebuilding in the NFC
Look,
now.
Makes our path easier. I ain't mad at that at all.
Like, I just came to this realization, but like, Brady really is the LeBron of the NFL. Like,
Mouse don't work. You gotta use yeah. Go ahead, Eric.
I thought you were talking to me. Brady really is the LeBron of the NFL because, for the longest, the AFC, the NFC was like the stronger conference, it feels like, in the NFL. And then once Brady comes in the NFC, then it gets weaker. Everybody goes to the AFC. And then in the NBA, like forever, the East was weaker. LeBron goes to the West, now the East is stronger. Like, people ducking. But also Miami, like they're setting Tua up, like
Yeah.
not like setting them up like to fail, like they're setting them up to succeed if anything. But it's like you don't have any excuses. Like either
Produce.
like either you're our quarterback or you out of here. Cause like you have every weapon imaginable. Like you have us, we're loading up the offensive line. Like it's sink or swim time. Like basically what the Browns did with Baker. And we see how that turned out. So again, like he has everything at his disposal now to succeed, including a new offensive minded coach.
Yeah.
So if Tua can't get right this year, then
And them backs is different.
They may be bringing in next year's Deshaun Watson.
I mean, that's part of why they picked up Teddy Bridgewater to be their backup.
Mhm.
They felt like if Tua can't do it,
At least we can get somebody
At least
that
steady hand.
that
Yeah.
can do it.
because one thing about Tua that people keep bringing up is like he don't have the arm strength. They're like, you got Tyreek Hill, but you can't even throw down the field. Like I think he was like second to last of all quarterbacks in like deep throws in the NFL.
Mhm.
But I wonder if that's more so that he can't do it or he didn't have
The weapons to
to
actually
do
do it.
But then again, Jalen Waddle is
saying-
quick as a mug.
So
So,
he had Waddle, he had
so
Parker,
now that I'm
he
thinking
had
about it, I'm like, never
Gesicki.
mind. Never mind.
Like they were still there.
We'll see. But I did see the Dolphins are planning to use Tyreek Hill in kind of like a Debo Samuel type of role.
Makes sense.
So he should be getting a lot of
He
touches.
fast as shit.
In the
bro.
rounds,
Like
Yeah.
he's
quick
stupid
tosses,
fast.
screens.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, Tyreek Hill in Miami.
Shout out to Drummond. I don't know if y'all saw he was on the fast break.
Oh, put the peace
Yeah,
sign.
with the peace sign.
Tyreek Hill wasn't it to Kyle Lowry?
Yeah, I was like,
Kyle,
I was like, he out here wilding.
Speaking of shout outs though, shout out to Steph Curry and Shaquille O'Neal. They are Oscar winners. They won the Academy Award
Hey.
for a short subject documentary on Sunday with their documentary, The Queen of Basketball, about Lucia Harris, who, as we spoke about before, was the first woman to be drafted in the NBA.
Yeah.
So,
Congrats.
again, I'm gonna tell the story again because we didn't know about it
Mhm.
until after she passed away. So I want to make sure when we get a chance to talk about Lucia that we do. She helped Delta State University win 3 straight national championships in the 70s, and she got a silver medal in the Montreal Olympics in 76. Selected by the Jazz in the 7th round of the 77 NBA draft, but she was pregnant, so she never actually went through with trying to make the team.
Mhm.
The director of the film, Ben Proudfoot, that's quite a name, Mr.
Proudfoot.
Mr. Proudfoot.
Proudfoot.
He also used his Oscar-winning moment to call for the release of 2-time Olympic gold medalist and top women's basketball player Brittany Griner, who, as we all know, has been jailed in Russia.
Mhm.
So, again, sending our love and support out to Brittany Griner, her family, and her friends as they try to navigate this very difficult situation.
Absolutely.
Next up, I know y'all don't want to talk
Hold on,
about.
before we go on.
Go ahead.
Man, Shaq can't let Kobe have shit. Like Kobe get an Oscar, then Shaq got to go get an
Hey, fuck, that's a nasty motherfucker, man. I'm still stuck on that. Fuck him.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. I don't understand that one.
No, but congrats, brother.
Yeah, congrats.
You nasty ass nigga.
And Steph Curry even came to a game wearing like a Lucia Harris. He had like a Queen of Basketball fit on and like some shoes and stuff like that. So that was tough. I know y'all probably don't want to, but it's time for a bracket check.
Ooh, 16%.
Ooh, Jesus Lord. Are we starting with the men's bracket?
Yeah, I'm on the men's bracket.
All right, so the final 4 is currently set.
Mhm.
We have Kansas versus Villanova, and then Duke versus UNC. This is the first time
Great
that Duke and UNC have met in the tourney. So
It's gonna be a
It's gonna be
game.
a great game.
When Coach K right off in the sunset with
Hey,
the chip.
man, it's gonna be a good
we're
game,
gonna
man.
find out.
I'm ready for that one.
According to my bracket, well, my bracket don't really matter if we're being honest here, because you know.
I had Kentucky winning, so y'all know how much.
Eric?
I got Duke right, but also have to lose in the next round, so my bracket is done either way.
Yeah, I had Gonzaga winning it all. So I had them against Villanova, so I could have Villanova, you know, show up.
Yeah, you can still
Nova.
get that. Collecting points.
But yeah, these points are
How many you got?
total points.
700?
700.
Yeah, you I got 390.
Oh Lord, you took a wrong turn early.
Yeah, bro.
Ken, what's yours looking like?
I don't know. I'm trying to get that.
Ken got 510. I got
Think it's
470.
You got how many, Eric?
470.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
man.
So I'm leading the tech file. The tech
That's
file.
I mean, you number 1 overall.
Oh what? Hey!
I think everybody damn near picked Gonzaga or Kentucky damn near in there.
No.
In ours.
So Bucks in 6 and Easy both have Kansas as their champion. So
Okay.
they still have a chance to leapfrog Camille. But other than that,
Mhm.
looks like Mr. Swagger is the only other person that can jump her.
Okay.
Who he got?
He has Kentucky, so I don't know what the rest of his Final Four looks like.
Okay, well, listen. Then I hope Kansas lose. All right? It's all about Villanova from here on out, folks. How about y'all women's bracket? How is that looking? So the Final Four is set for them as well. We got Louisville versus South Carolina, and then we have UConn versus Stanford, which should be off the chain.
I'm at 21% there, so it's better than the men's.
I'm at 21% there too. My women's bracket I should have just went chalk for the women's bracket, but I just was picking.
My winner's still there. I got South Carolina.
Actually, you know what? Oh yeah. I got Stanford winning it all. So I still got a shot. I don't think I'm going to leapfrog anybody in this particular challenge here, but let's go Stanford.
Yeah, I got UConn winning it all, so I'm still alive.
Oh, so me and you got beef.
Well, I got South Carolina.
Who do you have winning it all, Tim?
South Carolina.
Oh, so both of y'all. Okay. Well, you're gonna see either me or Eric's pick in the finals if y'all can make it through. But March Madness,
as I've been following the tournament, like I don't know who can beat South Carolina. That's a buzz.
Oh, they cold.
Yeah, they're different. And Don be on everybody's neck. That's the coach that don't let up
at all.
All right. Well, we'll know this weekend. We'll have the champs crowned and all that good stuff. And please, y'all keep making me some money. I need these scores to line up the way I need them to line up. Send that energy out in the air for you, girl. I need that. I need all that cash. That's why I was thinking about money on the way here.
Bing bong.
I'm already up, so I need to be up some more. Anyway, NFL League, they've been having their league meetings. A lot of news has come out of these meetings so far. So I'm just going to run through. If anything is of interest that y'all want to talk about, stop me.
Okay.
All right. So first off, NFL owners. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the NFL needs to chill. Like, I feel like it's been hella news like
That's
this season ended.
Well, shut the hell up, bro. I'm cool with it. But damn, we'll never talk about the NFL really this late.
No.
Unless it's an issue.
Like, this going to go all the way into the draft.
Dang near.
And then the draft is 30 days away.
No, this got to slow down. This got to be the last week.
And then we're going to talk about all of that. Like, no, the NFL probably they can't last through the summer.
So I'm saying a couple weeks, and then it's going to lull until the draft, and then the draft going to come, and it's going to pick back up, and then we're going to lull a little bit, and then it's going to be training camp.
Yeah.
Look at y'all trying to stay relevant through the draft, bro.
Year round. That's what all these leagues really be trying to do. They're trying to be year-long topics of conversation. So the NFL owners approved a modified proposal for overtime that will guarantee each team a possession, but only in the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
So regular season, the overtime rules are still the same. You get the ball first. If you score a touchdown, it's over. If it's a field goal, the other team gets the ball back. But in the postseason, if you score a touchdown, we getting the ball back too to score.
At least get a chance.
I do want to know how y'all feel about the overtime rule changes.
I mean, I guess that's fair. And it's fair to keep it the way it was for the regular season too, because the regular season they're like, all right, bro, like win, lose, draw, you're gonna get something in one of these categories. But in the playoffs, you gotta have a winner. So it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
We had some tweets from our buddy Kane. Kane with all the numbers afterwards. Kane 43, 08, 92, 98. Never mind. I don't even know what all the numbers mean. He was not a fan of the overtime rules.
Woo.
So I just want to read to y'all what he said. I think it's probably a net negative. I personally think if you don't get the ball first, then have a good enough defense to stop them. I also think players aren't allowed to be physical like they used to in most cases. I wish hand checking up the field wasn't such an easy flag. It just makes playing defense trivial when you can have a spot foul on every play. A jersey grab, rerouting wide receiver, yes, but jockeying for position or using your body while playing for the ball shouldn't be a penalty. I think the change needs to happen to make the game a better show, and it gives networks more TV timeouts to sell. So really, it don't sound like overtime necessarily the big problem here. The problem that it seemed like he was calling out was more so how the game is officiated. Unless I heard that wrong.
Yes,
that's what it sounds like.
Because the hand checking up the field and things. Kane on Twitter.
Kane 43089298.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff. But yeah, I'm cool with the overtime rules changing in the postseason.
Like I understand what he's saying is like you should have an all around team, a well built team, in order for you to make that stop. And but I mean, honestly, the coin toss is just a game of chance.
That's why I like the rules in the playoffs being changed.
Right.
For the regular season,
right.
We don't need to
in the
change
game,
all that.
whatever. But in the postseason, like it's really a game of chance on who gets the ball 1st. So I don't necessarily agree with that when you say that you have to have the defense, because some teams are just high-powered offenses, and if that high-powered offense happen to get the ball first, it's Kansas City.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. So at least give me the opportunity with my subpar defense and my high-powered offense, because I'm in the playoffs. I know something is good.
I'll tell you like this: since the previous playoff format was implemented in 2010, 7 of the 12 overtime games in the playoffs have been won on the opening possession. 10 of those 12 were won by the team that won the coin toss.
Yeah.
Game of chance.
Understand that 12 games is not a big sample size, but hey, that's how many we've had in the playoffs. So that is what it is. Next.
Yeah, and my point during the playoffs, like when this came up, was that like they slanted the rules so far in the favor of the offense. Like bringing up his point about officiating, like it's so easy to get like a interference call now. Like really teams can just throw it up and it's like a 50-50 shot that, you know, either they catch it or they get a penalty, which puts the ball like, you know, on the goal line or whatever. So I think that because like officiating and the rules have been slanted so far in the favor of the offense, like it really is unfair to the team that doesn't win the coin toss, which is by no, you know, like it's not their fault that they lost the coin toss. Like it's really unfair for them not to even get a shot at it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. All 32 NFL teams will have to hire a minority offensive assistant coach for the 2022 season, which is part of a series of policy enhancements announced on Monday to address the league's ongoing diversity efforts. So the coach can be, quote, a female or a member of an ethnic or racial minority, end quote. So that coach is going to have to work very closely with the head coach, the offensive staff, and the goal that they have set for doing this is to increase minority participation in the pool of offensive coaches so that we can eventually produce more sought after candidates for head coaching positions. And my first reaction was, why offense?
Yeah.
And then I looked into it, and the reason behind that is because on the defensive side, there are more minority coaches as it is. I think they said it's like 15 positions are held by minorities at this point, but most head coaching gigs come from offensive-minded people. So, and thinking ahead to what the head coaching pipeline might look like, they figure they should get more people in on the offensive side.
Fair enough. I mean, I can see the idea.
Like, yeah,
I can see the idea and what you're trying to accomplish with that. I just think that this should not have to be a thing.
A lot of things shouldn't have to be a thing in America, but
like we have to make a separate program and announce the program that we're going to try to do better by including everybody and let the world know that we are actually trying to do better when you could just simply do it.
Yeah.
But you also have to kind of announce so people know.
We're making a change.
Yeah, making a change.
And if you don't make that change, Rooney Rule.
Well, the Rooney Rule has also been expanded to include female candidates as well.
But it's a fair still. Like it's still giving them a fair shot. Then you got the Brian Flores showing. You know what I'm saying? Because the Rooney Rule was there to make sure that we at least had an interview.
Right.
Minority, don't matter. Like let's make sure that we at least get in the room. Now we're getting in the rooms and they're just letting us in the door. They're showing us right back out. Like it's not like the Rooney Rule really increased it, so to speak, because of the fact that Brian Flores is saying even him and somebody else called it the sham.
Well, if that's how you feel like the Rooney Rule doesn't work, then I would think you'd be on board with this because you're forced to make a hire.
Right, I'm not disagreeing with it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't mind the rule. I just think it should not have to be.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That makes sense. But again, that's the world that we live in.
America.
Unfortunately. Yeah, exactly.
The NFL announced as well. Oh, I had an alarm set. My fault, y'all. NFL also announced that the NFL draft in 2024 we're going to be held in Detroit.
In the D.
Detroit. They got the draft. Shout out to y'all. And Detroit got the hard knocks because the Lions are going to be the 2022.
Oh, the NFL put a spotlight on Detroit.
All this summer.
Okay.
Shout out to them. I'm looking forward to seeing the Lions and Hard Knocks. I'm just a fan of Hard Knocks, but the Lions were one of 3 teams that had that couldn't say no. The other 2 teams were the Panthers and the Jets. And between those 3 teams, give me the Lions.
Yeah, I'd rather
give me the Lions.
Lions.
Give me the Lions.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to watch the Jets again.
Hell, I don't see that shit, bro. Who
We
wanna
seen that
see
with
that
when
shit?
Mark Sanchez was the quarterback.
Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez. I thought he was about to be somebody.
Oh, wasn't he supposed to be that dude?
He was supposed to be.
He's supposed to be.
Didn't work out that way.
And USC quarterbacks are supposed to be Matt Leinart,
Hey,
Mark Sanchez,
yeah,
Matt Barkley.
yeah. For
They're
real.
supposed to be something crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. The NFL is developing a subscription streaming service that would include games, radio, podcasts, and team content. Teams were briefed about this at said meetings. At this point, we don't really have all the details, but might be about $5 a month, and you get to stream all this other stuff too. So, Mark in the comments that Jamal Williams and Dan Campbell are going to be wild on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, Jamal. I forgot Jamal's
I
over there.
cannot wait to see Jamal Williams on Hard Knocks.
He gonna be jigging, bro.
just happy.
They gonna have a little scene on him like Jamal Williams on the side. He's always been the joy of the locker room. Right now, you can catch him doing his jig on the side
Welcome to the D.
before he goes out and catch the first pass. Motherfucker on the sideline jigging and shit.
They need to hire you, fam. You already got
Oh, what? Exactly.
Hey, me and Ken got in the booth, bro.
We ready.
We'll be color commentator.
Here y'all go.
We ready.
We'll be the color in the commentator.
Hey, oh what?
The NFL owners also unanimously approved the Buffalo Bills' proposal for a new stadium. And the Bills reached an agreement with the state of New York and Erie County on a new $1.4 billion stadium.
They have one of the oldest stadiums, though, right? I believe.
Jets?
Bills.
The Bills.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I thought they did.
I thought they had a newer stadium.
I would assume they do have an older stadium if the NFL's like, I need a new stadium.
Yeah. Please get a new stadium.
But no, I was looking at it's 1.4 billion, but I think the people got to cover like 800 million of it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
so
a large-
tax-
it's a large amount.
Yeah, I was like, God dang, bro.
At least they're winning.
You want something fun? There's almost $1 billion in taxes. Oh, shit.
Now take it.
You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. I ain't vote for this shit. It'd be like Miller Park.
People were mad about that Miller Park.
They
tax.
really were.
They spent like $5 over 20 years.
Right. I didn't even realize it.
Right. It ain't even been that
I'm still
long.
paying for that damn stadium. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not.
But the Ralph Wilson, what was formerly Ralph Wilson Stadium, opened in 1973.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, it's older.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's older.
And like, I know that y'all disagree with me because it's football weather or whatever, but like, building an open air stadium in fucking Buffalo, New York is dumb.
I love it.
I don't know. They said the wind be wicked as
No,
hell.
I love it.
no,
bro.
and them snow games, snow be thick as shit, bro.
I be out at home on my couch all warm, like, ooh, this gonna be fun to watch.
It look cold as a motherfucker.
Look at this.
Hey, but they be out there rumbling. They be throwing each other through tables, all types of shit.
Oh yeah.
Tailgating. They be
Hey,
lit
Buffalo,
in
Buffalo
Buffalo.
fans don't care about that cold.
Yeah, they be lit in Buffalo.
They don't care. Mark, we hit the overtime rules.
Get here on time.
at the beginning.
Get here on time, Mark.
Don't want you to think we're ignoring your comment, but
Get here on time.
we have discussed that. The NFL is also seeking to reduce head contact, so the NFL has mandated the use of Guardian Cap helmet covers for certain positions.
Guardian Cat.
They're like soft pads that you can put over a helmet.
Okay.
They look really weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. They look like just a bunch of like rectangles that go on a helmet, but they're supposed to help reduce head concussions that come from head contact.
Okay.
So
Like little bubbles.
yeah, pretty much. It's going to be offensive and defensive linemen, tight ends, and linebackers who are supposed to wear them for every preseason practice between the start of training camp and the second preseason game. They're testing it out.
Because Wyman's get the ass whooped.
But I mean, it's a lot of head trauma in the offensive line. On defense,
Yeah,
like in the
that's what I'm
trenches, and then a linebacker, you going and looking at people. You trying to find somebody to smack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can see that. I can understand that.
And then also was announced the last piece of news from the NFL owner meetings. They announced that the Buffalo, talking about that stadium still. The Ravens signed head coach John Harbaugh to a 3-year contract extension. And now he is going to be coaching through the 2025 season. He is going to be one of the longest active coaches in the NFL. He's actually third. You gotta know the other two coaches
Mike Tomlin and
who have coached longer than Mr. Harbaugh.
Bill Belichick.
There you go. There you go.
I was gonna say Bill B is the obvious one.
Right. Been there for ages. ages, I say.
Literal ages.
Like, for real. Our whole life,
We're going,
literally.
what,
is-
3 decades later, 4 decades later? Because Brady, what, 3 decades?
I'm really playing for
He got hired in 2000.
2 decades.
I was like 3 feel too long, but I mean he's been coaching
Yeah, it's that long.
for like 4 decades, but he's been a head coach of the Patriots for two and some change.
Woo,
He ain't gonna know what to do when he retires.
woo.
No, he won't. Some NBA injury news.
Nah,
We got some good in here. We got some bad,
Mm-hmm.
but
We got some ugly.
we got
Do we got some ugly? I think we got no ugly. All right. Nets guard Kyrie Irving has been cleared to play in home games in NYC. I'm gonna pause there. Do anybody got anything to say about that?
Hey, I love watching that man hoop.
I do too.
Dude,
So-
it's ridiculous. Like,
I'm
seriously.
loving it. I
Like,
love
seriously.
watching him hoop.
It's on like
He
just the
different,
shit he
bro.
be doing, bro. You be like, how?
Yeah, he definitely different.
And then sometimes it just be too pretty. Sometimes the game is just too pretty, bro. Like you like, dog, like what?
He's just fun to watch. Like there's no way Kyrie doesn't get to the spot he wants to get to on the court.
Mm-hmm.
It's a talent.
But I do want to give him his props though, because this man did not back down.
Yeah.
He stood for what he stood, what he said he stands for.
I push back against that because remember when he said he wasn't getting vaccinated, he was standing up for all the people that was getting fired.
The voice of the voiceless.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. But like, it wasn't about that. It was just like you ain't want to get jabbed, and
Mhm.
you waited it out until they changed the rule for you specifically. But all them people that got fired, like the rules ain't changed for them.
That's a fair point. But
Yeah, I get that.
I do still think that I'm not saying give Kyrie credit,
Mhm.
but a lot of people would have folded. We saw NBA players fold at the beginning when they were
Yeah.
like, you ain't gonna be able to play. Yeah, like you ain't gonna be able to play. And he never folded. He said, well, fine, then
Mhm.
I won't play. I'll accept whatever the consequence is for my decision, but I feel my decision is right.
Yeah.
Which again, I'm not gonna make this a long tangent, but listen, actions have consequences.
Mhm.
All right. So when Chris Rock told that joke that he told,
Hey,
he opened himself up for any consequence that came after. And when Will got on that stage and smacked that man,
my nigga did the people. He spit on that motherfucker. He spit on that motherfucker and smacked him.
I ain't never seen a smack so quick. But when he did his smack, he also was setting himself up for any consequences that came from said action.
All my man could say was wow.
He started stuttering and he mixed his lines up. I'm
Exactly.
like, damn, bro.
Shout out to Chris Rock though. He could have
could've.
reacted a lot of different ways.
could've.
But
He a good one, boy. We would have, boy. Hey, it would have been, technical difficulties. That's all would have been all over the screen. All you heard. All in that motherfucker, dog.
The funny part about that is when Will was yelling, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth."
Mhm.
Chris Rock said, he's like, "Oh, I could." Then he's like, "No, I won't." You're like, he was alone.
He had one
He
in the
had
chamber,
some.
bro.
It was
He had
there.
another one in the
It
chamber.
was
Like,
already there.
He was
can I
like-
get this off?
Oh, damn.
I would've got it off.
kind of know where he was.
I would have
feel
got
like
it
I
off.
know where he would have went with
Oh, he
that
probably
too.
gonna hit the August.
Yeah, I would have got it off. I'm sorry. Y'all would have just had to hate
No,
me.
Will would probably ran up on the stage. Like they would have been throwing him. They would have throwing him if he got that second one off.
But I just wanted to point that out because actions have consequences.
They
And
do.
Kyrie accepted the consequences to his action,
did.
but now he is able to play in New York, of course, right before the playoffs, and of course, right before the baseball season kicks off. Because you know what baseball money look like.
I was gonna say, I think
Long.
it's the baseball that actually was
Yep.
the
Yep.
Mhm.
gets out the incident.
Me too.
Now, granted, if Kyrie was a Knick, then this probably would have got resolved a long time ago. But they're not messing with the Yankees.
Absolutely
And
not.
that's because that damn manager came out. He like, I got several guys that ain't like, what's up?
What y'all gonna do?
When I seen that, I was like, he was like, well, we're not gonna make exceptions for the MLB or the NHL either.
Watch.
Or I mean, sorry, the MLB for the Yankees or the Mets.
And they
'Cause the
weren't.
Mets had several players
Yeah.
too.
So what they do?
Now all of a sudden,
They changed the rules.
See what happened was
But to be fair, there are a lot of mandates around the country
They
are
loosening
loosening
up.
are
Yeah.
loosening up. But
Mhm.
continue on with the list, sir.
shit. Let's stop that one. Hold on, give me a second. Technical difficulties. All right. Boston Celtics, Robert Williams has a torn meniscus. He's expected to be out at least several weeks, and the Celtics said an update will be provided later in the week. Do you think this hurts the Celtics' playoff chances? Like as far as like, because they're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But how significant do
How
you think
deep?
this injury will be for them? I personally think it's big because he's been a big part of well, not only their resurgence because his development has been part of their resurgence. But
He anchors their defense.
Yeah.
Well, they anchor their defense.
Him and Al Horford been doing work. So now it's just Al, which you can depend on Al because he's dependable.
Yeah,
he's Mr. Consistent.
Al can't give you what Rob do though. Rob is
Al just can't move.
You can throw any basketball up in the vicinity of the rim as a lob, and Robert Williams is going to go up there, and he is going to get it for you. With Robert Williams on the court, the Celtics defense is like elite. Without him on the court, it's above average. Like it's a very good defense still, but like he adds a special the razzle dazzle to the defense, pizzazz to the defense. Little glitter.
What about you, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, like they still have Daniel Tice to kind of plug in there. Like obviously he's not the same level defender that Robert Williams is, but they do have depth. And the rest of their team is big as hell too. So while they don't have like their prototypical rim protector, like they do still have, like they don't play any bad defensive players, and they can still trot out a team that doesn't play any bad defenders. So while I think it hurts them and it hurts their ceiling, like I still think that they're a force to be reckoned with in the East.
Yeah, same here because they can throw up a lineup of Marcus Smart, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Al Horford. Like it's
30
7-game series. That's irritating, bro.
Ooh, that's gross.
That's irritating defense, bro, for a 7-game series.
It's tough.
I wish they could see Philly.
First round?
Well, we don't know how that's going to shake out.
Yeah.
All right. Warriors center James Wiseman has been ruled out for the rest of the 2021-2022 season. The team is announced on Friday.
Yeah.
It is because I thought he was making a way back.
Well, he was until they had to shut him down because his knee was swelling up again. So,
speaking of shut down for the season, well, it's
right
these next couple. Indiana Pacers Miles Turner, Pistons guard Jeremy Grant, forward. I'm sorry, and Cavaliers forward Dean Wade.
A couple more too.
Oh shoot. Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Eric Bledsoe, Anthony Simons, and Yusuf Nurkic are all out for the season.
Trailblazers, big tanking.
Woo!
You could have let Bled go, but no. Just kept him locked to the bench.
I love Bled, but Javon Carter is probably better than Wade would get.
Oh, I hear you, but that don't mean he could have. I'm not saying he had to come here. I'm just saying they kept him
Just
locked
free
on the
until he
bench.
free?
Yeah, like they just kept him locked.
Nah, if he wasn't coming here, then keep him where he at.
LeBron James injured his ankle during the 116-108 loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. Anthony Davis went through a full live practice on Monday for the first time since he suffered a mid-foot sprain. Both James and Davis are out for tonight's game versus Dallas.
Prime time.
But they might be. Don't get me started on that.
Prime time.
Matter of fact, my blow the whistle. NBA needs to flex games. Let me jot this down here so I don't forget. Continue on, sir.
The Grizzlies expect Ja Morant, who will miss at least 2 weeks due to soreness in his right knee, to return before the playoffs. And surprise, surprise, Paul George is cleared to return tonight.
PG making his debut.
No one cares. Fuck him.
I am impressed with what the Clippers have been able to do, though, without either of their stars.
Yeah.
And now that they want to give Paul George back at least, like PG-13 was. He was showing he can carry some shit beforehand, and I feel like the team now they gelled without him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've gelled a lot without him, so adding him back could only increase.
Ken don't care nothing about what you're saying
at all. Nigga. Tomato. No, but I get what you said though.
That's funny. Shout out to Paul George, not from Ken, but from me. Shout out to Paul George making his way back. It's been quite some time since he's been on the court, and I'm looking forward to seeing them play ball again. There have been, of course, more NFL free agency moves, not as many as we've had in the past weeks, but I do want to ask you, since we were last here, do any moves that have been made stand out to you? Because
not my boy, but Andy Dalton going to the Saints. Got him up out of here. So, hey, wish him well, man. He could be a great backup to Winston down there.
Yeah, don't care about
that. he out of Chicago. That's why.
Only one in the past couple of weeks. I mean, there's this past week in this list. MVS going to the Chiefs.
That's the one.
Like,
for me.
I know Hill, they lost Hill, and he's a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, MVS isn't going to be Tyreek Hill, but
Please don't misconstrue
Right.
anything that we say next. That we think the MVS can be Tyreek Hill.
Not at all.
Mhm.
But
MVS is about 6'1", 6'2", runs a 4.4, 4.3, 40.
Yeah,
He's still
good.
fast as fucking. Whenever he was on the field for the Packers, our offense looked so much better because he stretched. He's
sorry,
truly a field
you
stretcher.
shortchanged him. He's 6'4".
6'4". Sorry.
Oh shit.
Yes.
That's why I want him to come to Chicago.
Like, and his hands got better as he got along. As like all Packers receivers, they started learning how to catch as the seasons went on.
Mhm.
His thing was he was always really good with his routes.
Okay.
But he just can't stay healthy,
Okay.
and he wanted $10 million a year. We can't have you not healthy and get $10 million a year. But not taking away from the player himself, because the player is a great player, and he's still growing, learning, developing. He's gonna turn into a monster if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, and then he's with another great quarterback too. So.
Exact. To not have Tyreek Hill, but to get MVS is it's like getting the Family Dollar version of what you had.
Family Dollar.
But like he'll do the things you need him to do. Like he's going to take the top off the defense. He'll be able to stretch them right on out. Pause if needed. And yeah, I'm happy that MVS landed somewhere where I think he's going to be able to be a valuable contributor. Like Mark said, MVS is good and not great, and that's accurate. That's accurate. Any other free agent moves y'all want to highlight?
No. Question: is Mark a Packer fan?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that change?
I didn't know, Mark. I didn't know if you're a Packer fan or not.
Does that change how you feel about him?
No, Mark you still the man, bro. You still the man. You know no better. You all right.
You don't know no better.
You ain't know no better going with the Bears. The hell,
Hey, bro. Hey. I know.
Talk about nobody else team's choices.
Great value, Tyreek Hill. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely.
Great value. He should be listening like these motherfuckers.
To be here, I can't say too much because I am a fan of the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's your first team, though.
I'm a willing fan of Jacksonville, knowing how bad they have been since I've been.
No, you have been, but that's not your number one team. So
Right.
it ain't bad.
Triple H announced his in-ring retirement during an interview with Stephen A. Smith that aired on Friday of last week. As we all know, he suffered a serious cardiac event last fall, and he went through heart surgery. And Triple H himself was like, I have a defibrillator in my chest. Like, I'm not trying to get shocked on TV or nothing like that.
Jesus.
And what's crazy about it is, like, Triple H is one of those guys where, like, I thought I was at the Raw where he did retire from in-ring competition, but he did not, clearly. But he's someone who doesn't need to set foot in a ring again.
No, never.
Not because I think that like he'll put on a bad match, because we've seen he can still go.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like he has nothing else to prove at this point.
Nothing at all.
I think Triple H is honestly an underrated wrestler at this point.
Yeah.
When you talk Attitude Era,
he was there.
He was one of the anchors.
He was there. Like you hated him so much. And that's probably why he's underrated. Because people really, truly hated Triple H. Everything he did
his job
to
very
perfection.
Well. Yeah,
to perfection.
The cerebral assassin.
The game.
He can do all the backstage work that he needs to. He can stay in the business. But we don't need you in the ring no more. It's cool. You had a great career, sir. Salute.
Absolutely.
For sure.
To Hunter Helmsley.
Oh,
Hunter Helmsley.
I'm glad he dropped that.
Yo, that's a lot of Asians, man. Triple.
That's why he was Triple H.
Can we drop that to triple, motherfucker?
Right.
Hunter Helmsley.
The Connecticut pure blood stuff. He come out to the ring. He used to.
Didn't he used to be with Piper? Not Piper. What's the other England? Regal. Wasn't him and Regal together at one point?
Maybe he was. Regal was a heel.
WCW, I think.
Huh?
I was in WCW, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I know they used to be together.
I don't remember that. That must have been earlier because he wasn't. He loved WCW early.
Mm-hmm.
Triple H. Yeah. All right. Well, Albert Pujols, he's signing a 1-year, $2.5 million deal with the Cardinals.
Hey, get your money. He's still a bat, and especially with the DH rule now too.
Exactly.
Man, he's still gonna be serviceable.
Finish your career out where you started. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that. I mean, as a Brewers fan, like I don't want
to terrorize us.
Man.
Right.
Terrorize us.
He can probably still put up at least between 25 and 30 runs a game.
We don't need that in NL
Central.
We don't need that in NL Central.
That's what he do though, bro. That's what that man do.
Yeah.
Go and get your money. Get your money, man. Go and retire with the team that brought you in.
Yeah.
Respect that. Major League Baseball is also experimenting in the minor leagues again. Now they are moving second base inward during the second half of the 2022 season. So what's funny, if you look at the way baseball bases are set up, don't ask me why I end up doing a deep dive on bases. It's like it's a square,
It's a
right?
diamond.
It's a diamond.
Mhm.
A square diamond. And if you look at first base and third base, it's nestled right inside of the corner of where that diamond is.
Yeah.
But second base is above the diamond. It never was right inside first and third base were. So now with this move, second base will be moved inside of the diamond. So
that's why if you place baseball, they tell you to round. That's the reason why you have to round first.
So yeah, they're moving it closer because they want to increase amount of steals and try to make the game a little bit more exciting. They want more first to third base action.
Give it to me.
And it's moving in by a couple inches. And they're also increasing the base size. So there's less distance.
And the base size is just for safety because players be getting stepped on, rolled on, ankles getting smashed on, all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
See some nasty injuries like that.
Cleats up, then you want to fight.
anything baseball can do to try to make the game a little bit more exciting,
let them take steroids. You want it to be exciting, motherfucker. Let them do what they do.
No holds barred.
Yeah, exactly.
Turn it to Oregon.
Man.
Everything's legal.
What did Oregon do to you?
Nothing. I'm for real. Remember they approved like meth and all that shit. Like that's all legal.
Oh, in the
yeah,
that's right.
Seattle. That's in Seattle.
Turn
right?
it to Oregon. They have all that
Seattle's
shit.
in Washington.
I thought it was Seattle though.
No, it's Portland.
Portland is the city where you can get weird.
Yeah, I was like, if you got a little meth, it's cool.
They cool. They legalize shrooms, meth,
wild.
all of that joint. Like it's in a very small amount. Like y'all wildin'.
Mark said, "Let me do coke."
Go to Oregon. Let us know. Let us know how that goes.
Yeah, look at the camera. Like,
Exactly. Like what? Hold on, dog. Coke boy, he better watch. Relax, sir. Yeah, he's tooting and booting.
all right, before we get into my blow the whistle, we got to highlight a couple more wrestling things. It is WrestleMania weekend. And WWE made a couple more announcements about the Hall of Fame ceremony taking place on Friday of this week. They announced that the Steiner brothers are going to be inducted.
This is dope.
And that Shad Gaspard is going to be receiving the 2022 Warrior Award at the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Man, his little video.
The video package that they put together.
I didn't even see it yet.
Look, have a tissue.
Dude,
oh damn!
Yeah.
I ain't trying to deal with it.
Especially because it's talking about his kid. Oh,
in case y'all don't remember the story of Shad, he was for the record, Mark corrected his comment. He said, "Let them do coke."
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the first thing you said.
Exactly.
That's probably the truth. Don't kind of clean that up now.
Oh man, that's funny.
Mark, like, people might be listening. Who knows?
He's like, oh shit, I gotta work.
He like delete all that shit.
So the fuckers ain't working. Them, so I'm doing coke.
I was talking about Coca-Cola.
But no, Shad had he was part of Crime Time with WWE, which again a very racist tag. But neither here nor there.
Crime Time. I don't even want to do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, the pop was never. No, we ain't gonna do all that. But he had a son, and of course, father-son relationship. Loved his son, loved his kid, would do anything for his kid. They were very active, spent a lot of time outdoors. Went to the beach. There were high tides, and he sacrificed his life while they were in the water to make sure his son was safe. So he passed away, and they're giving him the Warrior Award because of that spirit of love that he was able to give. And the video package they put together, it'll tug at all them heartstrings. I'm emotional, so I was just sitting there looking at my phone with all these tears. Like, why? It's only 3 minutes. It was 3 minutes of tears.
It was nice, but you know WWE.
I was just gonna say they cold with stuff like that.
They are. So the Hall of Fame, of course, you got Shad, as mentioned. You got the Steiner brothers. You also have Queen Sharmell. You have Vader, and you have the Undertaker being inducted.
Taker probably, of course, will be
He's
the last one to walk in.
He's the headliner. Vince himself.
Oh my God,
Vince
His
himself
speech
is
gonna be
doing
long as shit too.
dude! It better not be as long as his entrance.
Hey, he gonna do the entrance one more time, like
that entrance gonna be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck. They gonna be there all night. They gonna be there all damn night. Just so you know.
Let me get my shit off.
Anybody in WWE listening, I know it's gonna be amazing, but be prepared Especially if they let Undertaker do his entrance to be there all night.
Yeah, the older he gets, the slower he walks.
Boy,
So.
that entrance got longer and longer.
Who's accepting for Vader?
Or inducting him?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
No idea. It's Vader time. But WWE also announced that they have struck a deal with Dave & Buster's. Starting with this weekend, you will be able to watch WWE pay-per-views at Dave & Buster's.
Wow, okay.
That sounds like a good time if you ask me.
That's dope. I like that. I like that. Okay.
And I wrote down what I believe is the WrestleMania card over the next 2 days. Fellas, we probably going to do like a WrestleMania. Maybe we do for overtime next week. Recap WrestleMania. And,
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, that'll be cool.
WrestleMania recap.
Yeah.
There you go. Coming your way.
So I'm going to read through the matches. I believe this is the day 1 and day 2 split. If this is not how they eventually split it, don't blame me because day 1 seems like it has way more on it than day 2 at this point. So you're going to read through some of the matches. Y'all let me know if y'all interested in watching or in seeing the match. Eric, you still with us?
Yeah.
Day 1, we got the Raw Women's Championship match with Becky Lynch against Bianca Belair. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Big yay. She cut that motherfucker hair yesterday.
Yeah, that's what she cut her hair.
Yes.
We got the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay.
Meh.
I'm kind of with Eric. I'm like, oh, Mark said that Mick Foley is inducting Vader.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's dope.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship. You got the Usos versus Rick Boggs and
Rick Boogs.
Who was Rick Boogs? Who was he?
Boom!
He's the dude. What
He's
was
the one
that?
that be playing the guitar for Shinsuke. Isn't
He looked like what's the name from that group?
His guitarist is a wrestler?
Yes. He's been a wrestler.
Yeah.
He's from NXT initially. But yeah, the
He a
dude that
beast,
be
too.
introducing him and shit, he big as fuck.
He's strong as well.
That
You know what I'm
motherfucker
strong
big as
as
hell.
dudes.
He from Wisconsin.
Oh, what? I didn't even know that.
Oh, like Homestead, Wisconsin? Like a home, like he went
Yeah,
to
he big.
Cedarburg?
Yeah, he big like that. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he a hoss. The guy's a hoss.
He's from Franklin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that far.
Hello, Nib. I will man that match.
Yeah. No, it's a match, but I think they might win. Because Shinsuke was Boogs is one of the reasons why Shinsuke kind of had a resurgence during his
I keep thinking
Intercontinental.
you saying boobs.
And the way he say it, you do think he said it too. But he was part of the reason why Shinsuke kind of had a resurgence during
Freddie Mercury.
You think he looked like Freddie
That's what
Mercury?
he looked like.
I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna see him for the first time at WrestleMania.
He cut his hair, so he's different than what he used to. Because he used to have a big ponytail with a headband.
He like
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury.
And he had no shirt, big pants, and he'd be out there screaming, knock him up, play guitar and shit, hopping up on tables and shit, like getting his shit off though, like for real. And then he be having Pat McAfee on the table dancing and shit.
I love Pat McAfee.
I do
dog.
too.
But Shinsuke opening is like cold. He was the dude, yeah, last pay-per-view.
Fam.
Okay, well you'll find out.
You
She
have,
was like, who?
well, I don't know who that is at all. You got the Miz and Logan Paul against the Mysterios, Rey Mysterio and his son.
I'm straight on
This
that.
man, the Miz, said, "Are you sure you ain't Eddie Guerrero's son?" I was like, "Damn, bro, we doing this still?"
To Rey?
Just
Oh.
to Dominic,
Oh.
with Ray standing behind him. And Ray wanted to let me at him.
Let me at him.
It's funny you use that because he is so little.
But that's how he did, because he jumped at him and Dominic grabbed him and shit. You know, Dominic bigger than him, so he was just one of those.
Oh boy, I'm a nay.
No, I'm
Boo
good
that
on
match.
I'm good on that.
But they pull in the Logan Paul crowd.
I understand, but for me, no.
Yeah, I ain't fucking.
Eric wanna see
I
it.
watched a little bit of Raw.
Eric wants to
yesterday.
see.
Nah, I don't.
it.
But I watched a little bit of Raw. I feel like they're setting up for Dominic to turn on his daddy. So
That would be wild.
I don't want to see that. Maybe I do.
I wouldn't mind.
He
Maybe I
go,
do.
what's his finisher? 619?
Mhm.
He go 619 his ass?
Wait, Dominic used his dad's finisher?
No, I'm saying he probably would have. Maybe.
Dominic does have a different one too, I just can't remember.
Drew McIntyre versus Happy
he
Corbin.
got the 916.
Boo! No, tomato.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
tomato.
that's-
That's gonna be garbage.
That's stepping outside for a second to go
That's
get some
gonna be-
good car. That's
That's gonna be garbage.
not about to
Hey,
work that.
we need some more dip. All right, let me
You said you want to go from the store? I got you.
Right.
Don't worry, I can go get it.
Dip for your kid.
No, I haven't liked the build up to this. I haven't liked the dynamic.
It don't make it just I don't know.
But Drew has to stay relevant too.
against Happy Corbin. I like Bum Corbin better than Happy Corbin.
Happy Corbin was cool. Like Happy Corbin still was cool. Bum Corbin, he was so sad.
He was the best.
He was so depressed.
He was the best. What up, Dwayne?
What's going on,
See
boss?
you in the comments.
What up?
What up? What up?
What it do?
We also have Seth Rollins versus opponent to be announced, who everybody assumes is Cody
I
Rhodes.
hope it's Cody.
If it's not Cody, whoever that is might get booed.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be some literal tomatoes thrown in that motherfucker. It's not Cody. It better not be Elias or somebody like that.
Yeah, he probably.
Why don't you be Triple H?
Come on, dog.
Come on.
Seth might be on. I think they will change Seth tonight too.
They need to put somebody on night two.
I think they said that because Vince said he needed his own main event when he gave him the
He
title
ain't no main
shot.
event
So
on night two.
I think.
Well, I was gonna say he ain't main event over Brock Lesnar.
I hear you, but then he would be number 2.
He'd be number 2 on this one.
No, because you got both women championship matches.
You got the women's tag match, and
Ain't-
that's it.
For night one, you got both women's championship
Right.
matches, and then you also have Edge and AJ Styles,
Right.
which might.
Yeah, so no, Seth is gonna be on night 2 because you got his Roman's title match, and then you got the women's tag team match.
We get night two yet.
I think he's night 2.
But yeah, Edge and AJ Styles is currently listed as night one. Not sure.
Sorry, before we move on from the Seth Rollins match, like taking Cody Rhodes because like that's the obvious answer. Like, is there like somebody that they could surprise you with that'd be like, oh, that that wouldn't get booed? I guess.
Samoa Joe.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about like the crowd. I'm just saying you personally, where you would be like, oh, that's a good surprise.
It
I
would be
can do
Samoa
Samoa
Joe.
Joe. That'd be fine. I can do it though.
Had Joe come back, or
Joe was different.
yeah, because I think he's trying to work his way back too.
He was doing behind the scenes stuff for NXT.
Mm-hmm.
No, he got fired.
Oh, he got fired?
He's gone now.
Oh,
He was before he got fired.
Okay.
They fired that man twice in 1 year.
Wow.
Okay. You also have Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods up against Sheamus and Ridge Holland.
I don't even know who.
Only
Ridge
because
Holland
Pete
is.
Dunne is up now. They call Pete Dunne up.
Sorry, New
But
Day.
they switched his name. Right?
Yeah, his name is Brutus now or something like that.
Butch.
Butch.
Brutus. Hey, they ain't no
It wouldn't have been that far off. But yeah,
I am sorry to those men, but I am not interested.
No, I'm not either.
Well, it was supposed to be a 6-man tag, but obviously he got hurt. So, and it was supposed to be like the reunion of the New Day, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
part of what.
oh boy dropped him on his head. So
Yeah. Okay. And then you have Stone Cold Steve Austin appearing on the KO show,
Stone Cold.
I can't wait for that.
Stone Cold.
whatever that is going to be.
That pop just gonna be.
Yeah.
Gonna be fine.
Hearing the glass shatter.
Yeah, let's see him come
He'll
out.
come out with the best. Oh, he better come out with the best, bro. Don't come out no. Oh, he come out with a t-shirt too.
Yeah, the T-shirt and the.
we know
jeans.
you'll pop for the best, Tim.
Hey,
I mean, the vest is iconic. Austin with the vest and the blue jean shorts is iconic.
Same with the T-shirt and the.
Same with-
jeans.
that's all he can do the T-shirt
You're right.
too.
You're right. Yeah. Tim popping for a vest though.
And then
That's
the
funny.
rock through on the vest and sliding into the people's elbow, bro. That's one of the most epic people's elbow.
That wasn't the same people. So.
Hey, the vest was iconic.
It was the Rock's own vest. That was yeah. Anyway, day 2 WrestleMania matches. We got a title versus title, Roman versus Brock. Yay! I'm here for this.
yeah, I'm here for that. one.
Sure.
Okay, I was like Eric thinking it through. Women's Tag Championship. You got Queen. How do you say her name? Zelina
Zelina. Yep.
and Carmella up against Naomi and Sasha Banks up against Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan up against up against Natalya and Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot going on. So I would assume that chaos would make it fun.
But Naomi and Sasha probably gonna win that.
They should.
Even better.
Mm-hmm.
Even better. I won't step outside for that match. I'll watch that one.
I won't step outside. Okay.
Raw Tag Team Championship, you have Arcade, bro, against the Street Profits against Alpha Academy. I don't even know who
That's
Alpha,
gonna be a good match.
who's Alpha Academy.
That's Gable and what's the other
Otis.
guy? Otis.
Chad Gable. So remember Otis from Heavy Machinery.
Mhm.
Chad Gable kind of turned him into. They made him more serious, turned him
Yeah.
into a legit wrestler because Chad Gable was along the lines of
Right.
Alpha Academy, along the lines of Team
Angle.
Angle.
Yeah.
So Chad Gable was that type of wrestler though. Like he
I
cold.
got you.
So now they have the power with him, and they was the champs. They lost the belts. They beat RK Bro for the belts.
And then lost
them, I think, on a Raw.
Yeah, Raw. Yeah.
back to RK Bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the Street Profits have been, and so it's good. It should be a good ass match.
Yeah, it should be a good
I'm gonna
match.
take your word on
I didn't RK Bro. Do they always do the 3D?
They've been doing it.
Yeah, they did it Monday. I was like, oh, what they do the 3D, bro? I was like, that shit cracking. I was super geek.
We also are going to have Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, I think Pat can put on the show.
I think I will not doubt Pat McAfee no more. The man can wrestle.
Austin Theory not that bad though. He's grown. He grew.
I know
he's
nothing
been
about
growing on
Austin
me.
Theory.
He been growing on me.
We also have Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville.
I'm
Yes,
good-
the
I'm
Johnny
good on
Knoxville from Jackass. Yes, him.
I'm good on that.
Oh, he about to get his ass whooped.
Dude, they're finna have the crazy hard, bro. It's gonna be so many weapons and
Hardcore,
shit.
yeah, that's definitely
He's gonna
hardcore.
take every
match.
bump he can try to take.
It might
Yeah.
actually be entertaining.
Because he's gonna take all the bumps he can take.
Definitely several tables.
I wonder if he want to jump off the Titantron.
What?
Oh my god!
I mean, it's
bro.
Johnny Knoxville now.
He is old
better not
Johnny
do that
Knoxville.
shit,
They
bro.
just came out with another Jackass.
He
Yeah,
better not
but
do
jumping on
that
Titantron
shit,
is
bro.
different.
They
for
just
him.
came out with another
I
Jackass.
know. Hence me saying I know jumping off of a Titantron is different.
Yeah, he old as shit, bro.
And they still doing stunts.
Nah, bro.
That stunt was something that he probably did 15, 20 years ago when he was still on drugs. Now, I don't see him jumping off no Titantron. That's a long way
I'm calling it.
up.
That's gonna be the bump of the night. Johnny Knoxville jumping off of the Titantron.
No, you know what? More
Yeah.
realistically, maybe he jumps off of like, you know how they
A ladder
have,
or
that
something.
canopy above the ring.
That's still high.
I can see him jump off a ladder.
Because I'm thinking about the feasibility, like how you gonna get on the Titantron. Like,
I mean,
That nigga ain't Shane McMahon, bro.
He jumped from the side, bro. We still on it.
nah.
He gotta climb up that motherfucker, then get up there, stand there, wait for him to get placed, then jump. Hell,
Maybe
no,
Sami
bro.
Zayn to do it.
Absolutely not.
No, Sami Zayn gonna jump off that shit. Not for no Johnny Knoxville.
Why not?
Sami Zayn got his wrestle on Monday.
Yeah, he ain't finna do that for him.
Shit, Sami Zayn done been through worse, especially him and Kevin
You're
Owens.
not jumping through. No, you're not.
My man's had ladder matches.
Fam,
Bro,
a ladder is like, you need like 20 ladders to get to the top of the Titantron.
I'm not doing that for no celebrity, bro. I'm straight on that. I am straight. I am not jumping off of shit for him. He can get the hell out of here.
Mark brought up the fact that Johnny Knoxville broke his dong once during a stunt. Yeah,
That's some Dennis Rodman shit.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly, Shells. He's jumping off of something, goddammit.
but not a Titantron.
Not a
That's
Titantron.
my only
I need you
point.
to jump off the W in WrestleMania, my guy.
I'm just
Bro.
saying.
They
I
for the
am
RIP, my man, bro. You got RIP him, bro.
I'm just saying he ain't going to the top of the Titantron.
Nah,
He
bro.
probably will jump off something like Triple T said in the comments and Shells, but a Titantron, no.
I gotta see it, dog.
No, Sam.
Jeff Hardy could jig while his brother getting stumped out in the ring
Nah.
on the way down the ramp.
That's
Jeff
not
Hardy's
jumping
a-
off a Titantron.
Jeff Hardy's a
See Johnny
wrestler, though,
Knoxville.
motherfucker, too.
You can see Johnny jumping off of the damn Titantron.
That's like one of us, nigga. Johnny Knoxville's one of us
We
in the
ain't
ring,
doing- no, we ain't doing
motherfucker.
jackass stunts.
No,
He's
he's still a regular
He's a
motherfucker.
trained bump artist.
He's still a regular motherfucker, bro. You gonna jump off that motherfucker? They invite you to WrestleMania. You gonna jump off
No, but my
Titantron?
wife would.
No, she would not.
She said she wanted to take a bump. Call it. I'm
I wish
call
I
it
could
now.
call her
Let me
right
call
now.
it now.
Call her right now.
This nigga said my wife would jump off the Titantron.
Hold
This
on,
nigga
'cause she said she
wild,
wanted to
bro.
take a bump.
He wild as shit, bro.
Before I call her.
Before you call her, the question is, would you jump off a Titantron? That
And
is
just
the
ask
question.
that. Don't be putting no extra shit on
I'm
it.
just asking.
Don't put no extra shit on it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Put it by the mic so we can hear the mic.
Sammy Yammy, you on the show? What's up, baby?
Why am I on the show?
Because we got a question for you. So you know how we was talking about you want to take a wrestling bump, right?
Yes.
So I was talking about Johnny Knoxville, and I said that I want to see him jump off the Titantron, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you take a bump off the Titantron?
I mean,
Off a Titantron.
Off the Titantron.
is it like,
Which Titantron would
you
you
know
take?
what?
Would you do it? Yes or no?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Oh my God!
Hell no, bro.
Absolutely not, man.
Everybody jumping off shit.
Absolutely.
I'm barely jumping off the turnbuckle on the motherfucker,
And I
dog.
told him that you would, and they was like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, she said she would. Like, she would take that."
I mean, like I said, it's not that much. It can't be that much taller than the cage. Like, if I'm willing to do it off the
Nah,
top of
fam.
Hell in a Cell or something.
We talking about Titantron, like with Shane McMahon fell off.
Jeff Hardy, Shane McMahon, Steve Blackman.
That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
No.
You a wild
Appreciate
girl,
you.
Sam. You wild.
All right, man. Love you. Talk to you later.
You wild, Sam. You wild.
Ain't no way in the world.
You
That
wild.
she said that I was like, what do you want to show? I want to take a big bump.
So
Like,
what? So you would do it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm telling you, nah, I ain't taking that kind of. I jump off a
Hey,
ladder.
she about that action.
She don't say she about that action.
I do a ladder, bro.
Why jump off a ladder though? I'm be
not
up
doing
there
that either.
shaking like a motherfucker. Oh shit!
Yeah,
I'm like, oh no!
The biggest bump. So that's interesting. What's the biggest bump you would take?
I
would
jump off a ladder.
from the ladder in the ring to the announcement table.
Yeah, I do that. I'll do that.
You gotta
I'll do
take
that.
a bump to take that bump.
That's what
I do
I'm
it.
saying.
But you gotta be marking that motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, let us know where it's at. So we can take this bump.
Where they go.
But yeah,
Cocaine.
I do that. I jump off a ladder. I'll say.
I think the biggest bump I would do is going through a table.
going through the table.
That's it.
In the ring, though?
Yes.
You land on the table and somebody coming on you, or you getting slammed through the table.
You can throw me. You can put me through a table in the ring. You can do it like I don't want no
Like
shield.
Bubba Ray? You want the Bubba Ray
You
joint?
got-
That's easy. That's a simple one.
Get the Mae Young treatment, just go right through that bit.
Not off the stage down below.
He took all the
He took most of it. She went through the table.
I pass out in the air.
Oh Jesus! Oh Lord!
All the way down, Bubba like, damn, she's
Oh
sweet.
shit!
She's sweet.
I should have ate that popcorn. She slipped off. She slipped out my hands. God damn it!
Like, damn.
I ain't built for that. I'm not built for that.
I'll take a few chair shots. I'll jump off. Yeah,
I'll take a chair shot.
I'll take a few
With
chair
the
shots.
hand up or just straight?
I'll
No, I
probably
gotta
take it
take
straight.
one of the new joints.
No, I'll
I
take
can't
one
take
straight
the-
for one.
I ain't getting
Hell
hit in the
no,
head
you ain't
with
hitting me
no
like
chair.
Brock Lesnar.
I'll definitely take the back ones.
Sure.
Yeah,
Ish.
I'll take them.
Ish.
My back kind of janky.
But you want to jump up? No, you said.
Hey, I can do a flying elbow or some shit. Actually, I would swan time.
But you got a bad back.
Hey, listen.
Hey, I'll frog
Once in a
splash on this
lifetime.
motherfucker.
You know what? We gonna move on here.
Hey,
Y'all-
shoot star presser.
Right. Oh,
I'm just gonna lay there like, hey, y'all
get the shaking done.
bring the stretcher out as soon as I get on this motherfucker.
y'all- nah,
In the minute, I'm gonna shake myself off the top rope. Gotta jump.
The last match of night 2 that we have here is Bobby Lashley versus Amos
I don't know. It's two big dudes, man.
Abu.
So
Two
I seen
meaty
a little
motherfuckers.
interaction last night, and the
big.
biggest thing is because ain't nobody been able to take him off his feet.
Abu.
I don't want to see that shit.
I
bro.
don't care.
Like Bobby Lashley went from being the motherfucking WWE champ, like the top dog, to fight this nigga, bro.
A frog splash off the
That's
cage.
damn near the
to match.
Titantron.
See, there you go.
That is not the Titan.
I'll probably do that, bro. I'll do that.
Y'all some wild boys, man. And Sam, you wild.
And we need to find a wrestling ring somewhere. We finna get.
You gotta hit up Kane 2986.
Oh yeah, bro. We need to get a Tech 5. We gonna hit up NWO
Just take a
Pod.
bump.
Yeah, bro.
That y'all can do that. I will.
Hey,
you know
we're
what?
tag team, bro.
I'll take a bump in the ring. If we get into like an actual ring, I'll
Hey, NWO Pod.
Y'all
Hey,
heard, y'all
y'all
this.
two versus me and Tim. Ooh. Y'all want it? Y'all want this smoke? Cause we want it.
get you one of these.
Y'all gotta see the video. Tim is out. Tim is in the studio acting a fool right now. All right. All right. I got a real quick blow the whistle.
Okay.
But you know what? I don't really even care no more. And I'll just say it like this. NBA, please start flexing games. There's no reason that the Bucks and 76ers are not on TNT while you have the Lakers without LeBron, without AD
LeBron
against
James.
the Mavericks. Don't nobody want to see that.
LeBron James. It's the Lakers.
Okay.
Everyone wants to see it.
No, we don't.
Give it to me.
This is why the NBA has
Bull.
bull now.
But I think everybody do want to see them lose, which is probably
Hey,
why
bro.
they didn't flex it.
It's not as fun watching moves without LeBron. We want to see LeBron's face.
Watch month.
No.
To get off.
Russ finna clown tonight. Watch.
Oh
You
yeah,
watch.
he definitely had a
Yes,
triple
you
double.
wait.
He definitely get a triple double tonight.
But all right, y'all. Let's get into the Tech Top 5 so we can get out of here. And hopefully I can catch at least the fourth quarter of this Bucks 76 again.
I'm gone.
Do you have the results from last week's Tech Top 5 poll?
I don't, but I can find them.
We can add it in the post. I believe D. I believe D won.
He's
I
almost
think
sure
they
he
did
won.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
I think that was Aries' list.
I don't know.
Tomato.
I do just want to update that it's 71-46 in that Lakers game.
Who?
Woo!
What is it? What is it?
Dallas 71, Lakers 46.
It's the second quarter. Y'all gave up 71 points it's the second quarter.
Hey, bro.
And that's on TNT.
It's 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Shell said, hey, what?
Hey, Shell, don't even worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But he ain't even that important.
20.
It ain't that important.
Y'all gave up almost 80 points in the second quarter.
Hey,
Hey,
Brittany,
welcome.
Welcome. We're about to do the top 5. Eric won last week, which was Gutsy.
Tomato.
Gutsiest athlete performances. So shout out to E for winning that one.
Shout out, brother.
And this week, it is WrestleMania. Triple H announced his retirement. So we combining those two things for our top 5 this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing Tech Top 5 best Triple H WrestleMania matches.
Can we play his music? Oh, they're gonna take us off.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I would love to play his entrance.
They probably.
I don't know. They might get us. They might get us on the paint.
No, we talking over it.
On YouTube, but it's YouTube.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, no, there's a sound that you do not have the rights of. Like, goddamn, bro. And I got a 10-minute segment that's quiet.
We're going to do it ourselves.
So I
Okay.
like we do that.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Time to
Play the game.
Time to play the game.
Hell no, bro.
It's all about the game. It's all about control. It's all about the throne. It's all about the game. Who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't want to play me? No, we good.
Watch me still get copyrighted.
Exactly. Like,
Just for that sound.
This sound was so bad that we want to charge y'all money for doing it.
But we know who y'all got it from, so we still can't use it. God dang. Bro.
All right, Tim, what's your list? Triple T said that.
Oh, somebody got to spit the water now.
I ain't spit.
Can't do it. Tomato. All right, so number 5.
boys.
I'll go with Triple H versus Chris Benoit versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania.
That was a
20.
great ass match.
It was a great match.
Good ass match. You know,
As much as you
My
love
guy.
Chris Benoit, I'm surprised.
Yeah,
he
I was
won
like,
that
damn
match.
near number 1.
He won that
It
match.
was his only title run.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, I have Triple H versus Sting. Actually, I'm gonna flip flop those two.
Okay.
Sorry, my
That's
5
cool.
would be Triple H versus
Okay.
Sting.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Because, like you
4,
said earlier, it was a fun match. It was
nostalgia.
it was WWE's final FU to WCW.
Yes, it was.
Number 4, I have the Triple H versus Chris Benoit versus Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Number 3, I have WrestleMania 27, Triple H versus The Undertaker.
Great match.
So that was the no holds barred one.
Yeah,
Correct.
no holds barred.
Then I have number
Two.
2, I have Triple H versus Daniel Bryan.
That's good.
That was Daniel's on his way to
He fought
stardom.
all of them that
That's
day,
when
right?
he opened. Yep,
Yeah.
that's when
Yeah.
that was the opening match.
Mhm.
We forced him into that spot
Yeah.
as fans.
Yes. Which was the dopest shit.
Yeah.
And number 1, I have Triple H versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28
That's the
indeed.
one.
with
That
Shawn
was it.
Michaels.
Bro, Shawn like referee.
And the Hell in the
That match
Cell.
was
Mhm.
lit,
That's the
bro.
one.
That was a great fucking match.
That's the one. Eric.
All right, 5. I've got Triple H and Stephanie against Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey.
It's on my
Mhm.
list too.
Yeah, that's on my list.
That was fun.
Super
Yeah.
fun.
And then everybody was surprised like Ronda could really go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
4 was Triple H against Sting for the aforementioned reasons. 3, I've got Undertaker versus Triple H at WrestleMania 28. That was the Hell in a Cell. 2, Triple H and Daniel Bryan. 1, Triple H, HBK, and Chris Benoit.
Yeah. That's a good number 1.
It's a really good match.
Mhm.
I want to give an honorable mention to Triple H versus John Cena versus Randy Orton at
Okay.
24.
I
That was
gotta
a
run
very
that
good
one
match.
back. I gotta
Watch that one.
That was the
a good
rise
match.
of Randy.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a
I gotta
good
watch that one.
And also to the Sting match. That was just so much fun nostalgia. Number 5, though, I got Triple H versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 27, the no holds barred match. At 4, I have the Triple H Stephanie McMahon versus Kurt Angle Ronda Rousey match at 34. 3, I have Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus Chris Benoit at WrestleMania 20. 2, Triple H versus Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 30. And then number 1, Triple H versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 28. So, Hell in a Cell, number 1. End of the era match.
So my 5 at number 5, I have Triple H versus Sting. For the reasons everyone said, mine braces because of DX and NWO interfered. Number 4, Triple H, Stephanie versus Kurt Angle and Ronda. Number 3, Triple H versus Undertaker, WrestleMania 27. Number 2, Triple H, HBK and Chris Benoit, WrestleMania 20. And then at number 1, it's Triple H versus The Undertaker in WrestleMania 28.
There you go.
And there you have it.
As y'all have heard, there are certain matches that we all have there. And make sure at the very least y'all go and watch those.
Yeah.
If it's on all of our lists, go and
Definitely
watch.
go watch
Honestly, every match that everyone has had is worthy of going to watch.
For sure.
So if you want to see Triple H at the granddaddy of them all, check out those matches. But that is the show this week, y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed. Shout out to everybody in the comments.
Shout out.
Appreciate
Thank y'all for joining.
coming through.
Thank y'all for joining.
Appreciate y'all for coming through. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm trying to get home and catch the end of this Bucks 76ers game. That being said, if you want to follow me on social media, get up with me, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
On Twitter, Instagram, and these PSN, GTA, and 2K streets at Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE, because
your mom is fancy.
Thank you, good sir.
Sorry, was muted. At Bucks Burner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Yep.
Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Shit, we'll see y'all next week.
All right, and Triple T, WrestleMania 28. I'm gonna go back and watch that one because you said in the comments
Yep.
it was.
Let's go home and do it
I'm
now.
about to watch that one. Peace out, y'all.